What a beautiful song that end up on rank 15 over. And that glorious, glorious 15, like, 5,000 Stardust. And I forgot, like, this is a rare candy rank. Ah. Choices. Do I commit? Do I go for Master League and push my luck with how well I did last set? Or do I do Holiday Cup? Because it hypothetically should be easier. My team should be better suited for it. The choices. I don't like. This has been so casual of a set, anyways. I'm kind of thinking, why not both? So either way, it's about time we hop in, Urine. See, okay. I was wondering if it'd be anything different. Like, this isn't actually that much better. Like, it's a more safe use of a pass if you're going for rare candy. But I feel like you can get more rare candies from a normal set, and actually other things that could justify it. Either way, we have a difficult choice here. This is an important set because we could get up to 5 rare candies from the set alone. And it's all man, so I would want to choose a cup that I do the best in. Master League Classic or more Holiday Cup? That is the question. Also, just in case this ends up being a fun thing for YouTube, I may be better off making a little marker there. Well, I feel like we didn't give this team much time in the sun. Did like half a set with it, not anything more. Why do I get stuck with the high rank players when on these specialized sets where I don't get a choice, when I don't got another option? Relax, just ugh. And I got the Kyogre League 2, Kumatora, like. Both my Pokemon are okay against it. But I was getting a hard counter right away, either way. Oh, shoot. And I forgot to give the best buddy boost to one of my Pokemon. I was going to say Kumatora kind of feels a little more dispendable out of the two. Are they going to let me get a Shadow Ball out before going down? Oh, this is kind of dirty. I see what they're doing. They're just, like, firing all my health for energy. But, I mean, at least I get a shield before going down. I mean, and if they're gonna, like, stick to that whole plan of, like, farming me down for energy, I wasn't gonna let them go down without a fight, but I guess they decided to unleash the power a little early on. And see, I could go back to... Go back to Groudon, but then I get stuck again. But I think it's too high in health to go into Dragonite. Dragonite's a little frail, so I'm a little hesitant to, like, bring it in, like... have the Dialga's Dragon Breath just wipe me out before I can even do anything. But at least this way I get a very powerful Pokemon, very available Pokemon on their team out of the way. Will it be worth it when I ultimately end up sacrificing 2.5 of my own? Probably not. No. Though I did just have an idea to swap in the Dragonite and see if what they swap into in exchange. I just wish I wouldn't have wasted one of my shields in the process of that. Because if they have a hard counter, we'll see it here and we'll see it now. Giratina. Not terrible. I was worried about the Togekiss, to be perfectly honest. I can work with Giratina. Like, Dragonite, I actually would prefer to use my Dragonite against a Giratina than I would the Kyogre. Or the other Pokemon that I was just facing up against. Because, like, no shields is a solid super effective damage off on everything. Do I shield this? You know what? No, I'll take it. For some reason, this one happens to have the Ghost Fast move, not the Dragon Breath. And that's what's really saving my bacon, all things considered. Like, I didn't even need to, like, waste my energy. I could probably just, like, go into Dragon Claw. I guess it's Kyogre here. And actually, like, I just realized... what the heck am I thinking? Of course Dragonite would be better for Kyogre than Giratina, especially considering Groudon's... The whole reason I swapped away was trying to get Groudon away from this Kyogre. I think we'll be okay. This should do a decent chunk. And I was just swapping the Groudon now to be expendable. But more importantly, he's close enough to that Earthquake energy that I could just, like, plop it right here and save the day. Jackie K pulls a miracle and beats the trainer 2 ranks higher than himself. It could just be that, like, I don't know. I'm kind of tooting my own horn a little too much, I kind of feel. Like, rank doesn't mean too much, it just means that the other person's been playing more than me. We could probably be around the same skill level, but, like, if they're playing more, of course they're going to be a higher rank than me. They're going to get more wins, which ultimately would have to be a higher rank. Another unfortunate disadvantage, but I got for the last one okay. I think we did the same strategy, like swapping the Raikou because it's the most expendable, unfortunately. Also, one of these times I'm going to actually remember to pull off that best buddy boost. One of these days. I'm going to say, like, you fool, you're falling right into my trap. But I know they're just going to shield these Shadow Balls, and my Raikou's been weakened up enough that there's not really too much I can do about it. It's okay, though. You know what? I'm willing to, like, sacrifice a shield, because I'm either going to get a good chunk of damage off, or I could possibly even get the last shield. Both those things would be vital for me. Getting a chunk damage would allow me to, like, put it in a range where Dragonite can finish it off. In theory. While the shield would be amazing to actually not have to worry about later on. And I'm just going to go down with a Hail Mary here. Because, I mean, why not? Raikou's going to go down. It's a good thing they shield, because, like, I, like, screwed up all that completely. But I think Kumatora did great. That's probably the most I gotten out of her in a long time for Master League. Do I use my last shield here? They could have Dragon Pulse, but I haven't really seen anything worrisome like that yet. Though, I guess Shadow Ball is a big deal. Did a big chunk of damage, but at least I have my last shield for later on. Yeah, it was definitely too hasty to swap away. Because here we are, freaking stuck again against the Dragonite. Though I should know, from when I was facing against the Groudon with my Dragonite that Earthquake actually does a surprising amount for how much it resists. So, like, if I'm stuck in that particular type of battle, I should just go for the Earthquake, because it's worth the extra energy and all. Yes. It's very unfortunate. That swap might have actually cost me. I don't know for sure, though, because, like, if I stayed in, then I'd just be in a completely different troublesome situation. Considering that I just wouldn't... It'd just be my Dragonite against the Melmetal. Is this mercy? Is this pity? Just letting me, like, take out the Dragonite scot-free? Yeah, get a couple hits on me, like... That felt a little unfair. And I know I still have a shield, but, like, you're gonna resist everything I throw at you way so much that, like, it's not even worth trying to fend you off. My only saving grace is that I'm taking so little damage from the Thunder Shot, but it's only a matter of time before I actually before something like that happens. So, I mean, I guess, like, it's not the end of the world. Like, I get 4 out of 5 enough that I get enough rare candies for it to add up. It's not the end of the world if I don't, like, get a perfect run with this set. Onwards to the next one. Give me 1 sec. I should have done that in the first place. Oh, rank 18 players, like... Was that you said the people were too easy? Well, here's all the high-ranked players just to completely wipe your butt with. Or get wiped by. You know what I mean. They're gonna wipe the floor with me. There's gonna be wiping and it's gonna be dirty, and I think that's more than you need to know. Yeah. This is what I wanted to upload for Master League. That was something I actually thought was worth shielding. Speaking of freaking shielding, I still feel a little salty because I could have taken care of this Dialga because they didn't bother to shield it now, and here we are, freaking still dealing with this Dialga because I thought surely they're going to be afraid of the Earthquake if I save up the energy for it. But I mean, I got 2 shields out of them now. So, if I get to a Fire Punch before they do something, it'd be good. But, now I'm like, you know what, I'm saving my shield. It sucks I couldn't, like, use the energy or anything. But, it was just way too close for me not to be in a situation with no shield, especially when my opponent was, like, doing so well. Also, though, let's see what you do. I just really think, like, if I want to win, I need to save my shield for when it's most important. Hopefully I don't really need my Dragonite for something in the back. Because, man, I'm putting a lot of pressure on Kumatora. Now, I have a Dragon Claw ready to go. The problem here is they're just going to swap into, like, literally anything else. But that's a risk I'm willing to... The more I think about it, maybe it'd be worthwhile to do that a little more early on. But at least I can, like, go for the solid Shadow Ball. I would go for Wild Charge, but, like, with the one Pokemon in the back still, and way too much time before I can swap away to refresh that all. It's just way too dangerous to be leaving myself vulnerable. And I was kind of hoping I'd catch them doing something besides the Rock Slide. Okay. You can bring out Giratina now. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball it like I was doing the Melmetal. Because that's one chunk of damage. I see why you were waiting for me to get rid of my shield though, because you can just do that. I was kind of like in a bind a lot earlier than that. So, yeah, I can Dragon Claw this. Maybe I'll get out of the way, but then I still have to deal with the Melmetal with like little no health. And I think it's GG. Well, if anything though, I'm gonna just blame the game for throwing me against opponents so much higher than myself, because I feel like the game seems to have a bias towards that when like you're trying like, oh, I only get one chance because it's only around for this one set. I'm gonna like do the best I can to like be able to win my battles and pull a victory, and then they're like, "Lo, let's give you people that are 3 ranks higher than yourself. Let's see, we're gonna give you a special cool prize and not be able to redeem it because you're just, you know." And I just realized like I'm 3 sets in and I have not swapped around the best buddies a single time this entire night. Okay, at least it's not a Melmetal. At least I'm not gonna get completely walled by a Melmetal, and I'll at least do neutral damage to chip away at this. I'll take getting a shield too. Like, on the other hand, like maybe I should have gone to Kumatora because I was all those other times and a bit more expendable, but let's let this play out and see how it goes. Because I got enough for a Fire Punch. Maybe I can get the last shield, and even if I don't, Fire Punch should still do a decent chunk of damage. The only downside is, like, I'm just leading up to, like, getting baited again. The whole reason I swapped away was because the Pokemon was something that I can handle very well. I think a Dragonite. Actually, I don't think it was a Dragonite, because the swap wouldn't have worked off that well. Alright, whatever it is. Oh, it's yet another Groundon. I forget how much energy you have. I'm gonna risk the fact that you aren't gonna go for the earthquake. And like I got some. I was hitting the button. I think you should. You shouldn't have been able to get 2 fire punches off before I did 1 earthquake. Why did that work? And I'm just mad because like all this. You're just getting a freaking shield at. All this. My shield's gone to waste. Like the whole point of not shielding that first one was because I knew I'd be able to hit them with the heavy hitter afterwards, and I'm just done. This is not working out for me. I can't. My best buddy's set, and no. I'm trying not to show people on my stream. Like it's too late to matter, but hopefully. And I just feel like I wasted a set. Like, I could have gotten so much rare candy. But the game just said, nope, let's keep setting you off against opponents that are way above your rank. And I had to be a dumb and not use my best buddy boost. Well, let's just see what happens if I swap into Kumatora. Let's see what they swap into in return. It'd probably be like a good way to like scout out if they have a Groudon themselves at the very least. It's just not this win. Had a feeling that they didn't really like save enough energy to do something spectacular. I mean, this is looking out to be pretty nice because like I can at least get a couple shields. The real reason I thought like Raikou was making a comeback was Lugia. Metagross is a good thing to have my Kumatora for too. Obviously, Groudon would be better, but like I'm like gonna be in the 2 versus 1 shield situation so early on. Like, are they even gonna like get a bullet punch? I'm tempted to like use a shield here and now, just so I can get to 1 more Shadow Ball before Kumatora goes down. It's gonna be pretty devastating at the very least. Like even more so than the Wild Charge, which is like should be like a Hail Mary move. So let's just see how it goes down. Kind of getting the feeling. Also, like people could have been saying hi to me this whole time, and I wouldn't even notice because I didn't have the right freaking screen open. I mean, it stinks that like I used that shield and I couldn't even take out the Metagross. But it's fine. Kumatora did way more than I was even expecting her to do. Like, we could bring in Dragonite here, take out that Metagross, and honestly, the Metagross is probably the most threatening thing they have on this team for my Dragonite. I mean, Dialga's not that great either, but at least Dragonite can kind of do something. And I'm kind of wondering, like, if they swap, can I to swap back into... Nah, this is working out too well for me. And actually, I think I'll let Dragonite go down, because if I do, I can just use Mudshot to finish up the... use my fast move to finish up the Dialga here, and have so much energy to just spam the last Pokemon with. Which is a Giratina that would have been better for Dragonite for. Ah well, I still have a shield myself. This Earthquake's gonna do at least half. And the downside is I might need to like get... Yeah, just be on the safe side. I was kinda had the feeling in the back of my mind that it was just gonna be that. If I could figure out exactly what range Fire Punch would take it out in, I could just go for that right away. for some reason they seem competent with just spamming Ominous Wind, which I'm fine with. That, like, I was a little worried that they were, like, going for the Ominous Wind to bait me, and then just go for the Shadow Ball to finish me off. But I can just go for my second Fire Punch right here and now, and end the battle on a high note. So, could I have actually done a lot better with this set? If I actually remember to give my Pokemon the best buddy boost a little earlier on? Probably. And as much as I want to do holiday stuff, or Holiday Cup with the rest of my Go Battle League sets, now that I actually remember to do the smart thing, we can see how much better it works out. This team should be in peak optimal form at this point. Pardon me. Unfortunately, we still got like crummy Pokemon in the pool. But is that a Chespin I see? That is a Chespin I see. That's probably going to be our next encounter, because I remember they say they give you a guaranteed encounter against a Chespin, and we probably just didn't get it because we weren't high enough rank. A little unfortunate, but it is what it is.